Hello YouTube, Al here, and this week I want to talk about my Warman kit project and give you an update. I'm afraid I wasn't able to do a video last week, lots of life stuff got in the way, and I'm afraid I wasn't able to get the time to do it. I'm afraid this video is a little bit late because I went to the UK guitar show yesterday, which is Sunday, today is Monday, and spent 5 hours trying out different gear, talking to people. It was really cool, I had a really cool time. Day before that, I'm afraid I was at a mate's gig, so I'm afraid I was just a bit tied up. So this week I want to talk about this. It's back. It's finally back. It's been a long time, but I finally got it back. Got it painted. So this is the Warman kit I got from the UK guitar show in 2018 it was, yes. So this is a ash body, I believe it's 3 pieces, and the neck is maple, the maple board. So you can see it's the construction with the board glued to the front. I hope that's coming through. It's very bright outside. It's sort of washing everything out. So I got the body was 30 quid. I think it was about 25 quid for the neck. The fit is really nice in the neck pocket. They fit quite nicely together. But this is not perfect. But anyway, I'll go through the spec and then I'll go through the problems with it. So, yeah, I bought the body and I bought the neck. Saw the white dots and I thought to start off with maybe surf green and go really well. But then I saw the Mary Kay Strats and I figured this sort of translucent white finish would go really well. And now my mate who does the painting, I got the body to him and he's painted the body, and look at that. Look at the grain on that. Look at the flame on that one. Look at that. It's a lovely translucent finish where you can see the grain of the wood coming through just about, and on the back especially. It looks really nice. He's done a really nice job of it. So I've got a big block on this. It's like a stock, inexpensive base plate to the bridge. Oh no, I tell a lie. This one's from Northwest Guitars, so it's a stainless steel and steel saddles, the vintage style, like the old Fenders had, the old bent style saddles. I put a big block on it. I got that from Black Dog Music on eBay. They're about 20 quid. I don't know if they're still in stock. I bought a load of them when they were in stock because they're out of stock for quite a while. Let's have a look. So the neck is obviously maple. The nut is plastic. I've got Fender tuners on there, off I believe a standard. It's alright. They're really quite nice tuners. CTS pots. I've got the bottom tone wired to the bridge pickup. There we go, the sun's going in, you can see now. I've got the, so the lower tones wired to the bridge pickup. The neck pickup sounds fantastic. The middle pickup is, at the moment, not working. I think it's just a bad solder joint, to be honest, so I need to get in there and fix that at some point. Single ply scratch plate, as was off to do in the 50s, that's the way they did it. The pickups are Fender Fat 50s, custom shop pickups, and they are fantastic, the ones that work at least. It's a big boy 5-way switch. String trees are generic string trees. I'm probably going to swap these out for the little round type, or maybe some Graph Tech, what do you call it? Tusk ones. So maybe it will pull on the string less. The biggest problem with this is the frets are uneven. What you get with a cheap kit, I suppose, is what you pay for, and the frets need levelling. So yeah, it buzzes, especially around there. It's a high fret. And so I'll have to get seen to. I popped a shim, can you see? I've popped a shim in the neck pocket because the neck angle wasn't great. I don't believe these were really meant to go together. They just sort of made a load of necks, they made a load of bodies, and then Warman just sort of put together which ones seem to fit best. There's no way of really knowing the neck angle because there's such minute differences until you try it, I suppose. It's quite a big neck. It's not as big as my brown Aersi, but it is quite a heifer. It's not uncomfortable. It's very reassuringly big. It's finished in true oil. I'm probably going to give it 1 or 2 more coats at some point, just to darken it up a bit because it looks a bit light still. But it looks fantastic. It's not that heavy a guitar either. I mean, it's reasonably weighty, but the Ratocaster's heavier than this, and that's a basswood body, so yeah. I might swap out the bridge for a Wilkinson one because I've got a load of, I've been using those recently on my projects and I really like those, so I might just swap it out for one of those so it's a bit more solid, just my own peace of mind probably. I don't think it's going to make much more difference than that. But there you go. I'm not going with a logo on there because it's not what it is. It's not a Fender, is it? So I've just gone for that sort of vibe. I didn't want the gold hardware. I'm quite happy with the chrome hardware because the gold will just rub off anyway. And besides, I got all this hardware relatively cheap, especially the Fender tuners. I just get second hand. You have to trust me that it sounds really good when it's plugged in. I'm not going to show you that because the strings buzz and they fret out pretty badly. So it wouldn't make much sense, and as the middle pickup isn't working, like 3 of the 5 sounds aren't working. But anyway, I wanted to give you an update on how this project is going, seeing as I've finally got it painted and I've finally got it back. He's done a really nice job with this paint, look at that. Really nice looking thing. Oh yeah, there's not enough space in here for me to use the big trem block, the full size one, because you know it's built for import stuff and they have really tall, small, tiny zinc horrible blocks. So I'm going to get that routed out a bit further back at some point. Again, this is all at some point. I've got other projects that I still need to get finished, or ones that are nearly finished. So yeah, frets out. It's awful. It's terrible the way it frets out. But it's definitely getting there, and it looks awesome. Awesome. I mean, if you're going to buy an import cheap Strat, the body's going to be wood, but probably some sort of nondescript wood, or just solid wood, or might be basswood. Nothing wrong with basswood. Agathis I don't like because it's really soft. So this being ash, it's probably going to be more stable and solid and reliable than those cheap Strats would be. The neck is absolutely fine, nothing wrong with it. I've had some really big heifers, the Ratocaster neck, when I first got that. If you look at the old Ratocaster neck, that is a really big neck. So I've turned them the same way. That is, I think, slightly bigger than this one. Especially down there, it's absolutely massive, really wide as well. So it's not as big as some, despite it being a somewhat not really carved kind of tree trunky neck. It's still quite comfortable. I could always just take some sanding paper and just sand it down, I suppose, so make it a bit more of a nice profile if I wanted. The biggest thing is just getting the frets sorted, and then at the same time I'll resolder whatever the hell's going on with this middle pickup that didn't work. There's only 2 wires, one of them's going to be pulled off somewhere or a crap joint, so I just sort that, and hopefully I'll have a really nice Strat. So yeah, it's been a hell of a long time in the works, but project Warman kit are go. Progress is being made. So, thanks for watching. My name's Al. Like, subscribe, all that nonsense. Go on, it does help. and I'll see you next time. So until then, bye-bye.